Hello and welcome to the Deadline Northeast, a program that gives you an overview of developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Karim Zimek and here are the top stories of today's program. Bangladesh discussed reinforcing India's Act East policy. The 7th edition of Northeast Festival concludes with enthralling cultural extravaganza. And Indian Air Force wins 13th NEC Thamchon Trophy. To enhance the relationship between the state of Meghalaya and Bangladesh and India as a whole in terms of economy, trade and commerce, Chief Minister of Meghalaya Conrad Sangma visited the neighbouring nation to discuss and deepen relationships engaging many sectors and to strengthen networks that are mutually beneficial to both the sides. A report.
The state of Meghalaya share deep cultural, social and economic relations with Bangladesh, sharing a border of 443 km with the nation. Over the years, there has been a fruitful exchange of goods, ideas and culture between the two nations. Realizing the resources and the capabilities both the sides possess in terms of enhancing trade relation, a delegation led by the Chief Minister of the state, Conrad Sangma, visited Bangladesh and held a high-level meeting with the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on issues pertaining to the development of the state and in deepening relationship between Bangladesh and Meghalaya and the country as a whole.
From here on, to take things forward, obviously there will be a lot of involvement of Government of India and obviously Government of Bangladesh, and in the process we'll have to do a lot of things have to be done, and we must also realize that it's not that things will change immediately or we will see a transformation in one go. It's a process and it does take time, but for a start, what we strongly feel is that the existing entry and exit points and the existing ICPs that are there, the border huts that are there, the land customs stations that are there, we need to ensure that the infrastructures in these locations, the movement of people as well as goods should be streamlined as far as possible.
During the meeting, emphasis was laid on boosting trade and tourism with the neighbouring nation. The teams also met with various chambers of commerce in different districts of Bangladesh and focused on ease of doing business in India and more particularly Northeast. He also urged the business communities of Bangladesh to visit the northeastern states and explore the untapped potential of the region.
It was a very, very positive meeting, and there's a lot of participation from different sectors, and we got to understand that there's already some kind of understanding and work and business that's taking place. But they also agree and feel that there's a huge opportunity and it is a connection that's missing. We have invited the different chambers of commerce to visit Shillong, and Sylhet being only 3.5 hours away, we feel that there can be a huge economic opportunity here.
Definitely open a lot of opportunities, and many unexplored things will come up, and it is not the end, that's the beginning. You'll find a lot of business officers coming here, and Bangladesh is having a large border, long border with Meghalaya.
The meeting was also attended by heads of Pran RFL Group 1 of the largest conglomerates in Bangladesh, who presented variety of products manufactured by them and expressed interest to expand their business investments in Meghalaya. Moreover, the Meghalaya state government intends to further improve the border trade through the existing border huts at Kalaichar and Balat, and plans are on cards to set up new border huts. The government also aims to double the tourist footfall from Bangladesh in the next 2 years with an aim to accelerate the growth of tourism between the both sides. Such a move by the government is a genuine attempt to underpin India's Act East policy with a special focus on strengthening trade ties with Southeast Asian nations.
The 7th edition of the Northeast Festival concluded with great fervour in the national capital. Considered as one of the coolest festivals of Delhi, the Jamboree over the years has helped tremendously in creating a platform for talents from the Northeast. Take a look.
Home to over 220 ethnic languages, the Northeast region has a lot to offer when it comes to cultural, ethnic and linguistic diversities. In an attempt to showcase and create awareness about Northeast people, the 7th edition of the Northeast Festival was held and it concluded in a grand manner. The festival is an annual kaleidoscope of the Northeast culture, fashion, food, art and music. This year, the festival was held at the lush green lawns of Indira Gandhi National Centre for the Arts, Janpath, in the national capital. The inaugural function was graced by Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports, Kiran Rijiju.
This time we have learned from all the other experience. 7th edition, we are trying to focus the diversity of Northeast. You must have seen the beautiful photographs of all the tribes of Northeast. So we are highlighting the tribes, highlighting the essence of Northeast about the tribal culture. So the communities, their background and their language. We are highlighting the tribal language which are actually getting into extinct mode.
The inaugural function had special performances from Ping Pilep, The Wishes, Vipul Chetri, among others. The number of people attending the festival has increased tremendously. More than 100 craft stalls displayed authentic and exotic handloom products in the fest.
We have heard about it a lot, like a long time ago, and we have ever since this festival started. We always wanted to take part in this. We even applied for this, but we didn't get any chance. But this time, fortunately, we got a chance to perform here, and of course, a lot of people from Northeast have come together under one platform, and there are a lot of this fest has a lot of different types of programs and cultural shows, fashion shows, then entertainment and rock music and stuff like that. So this brings everyone together.
Northeast is famous for its unique and delicious food. The spectacular variety makes it one of the biggest food festivals. More than 40 food stalls brought delight to visitors with their exotic cuisine.
Local khudimaki North East ki matlab connecting loinamak to area hadi loinamak pham khudimaki aduna zalaiba di India gi loinamak ta connecting to gi doine North East ki khangdaba khotaba mayam stu sida khoi so dagi kegi machung cultural so adagi rock so dagi mayam dagi loinamak sida koina promote to ri bane aduna.
The final day saw performances from top musical icons Papan Mahanta, Zubeen Garg, Void, Island Warrior, Transfect, among others. With support from the Association of Domestic Tour Operators of India and Ministry of Tourism, the event was attended by more than 100 tour operators.
हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे हॉटिया नृत्य पेश किया है और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. हमें मीनाक्षी मेथी ने ये सिखाया है.
A fashion show showcasing some ethnic collections by top 20 notch designers, including Elizabeth Marbanyang, Yura Mary, remained one of the major highlights of the event. Ever since its inception, the festival has bolstered in attracting tourism in the region and has helped in building bridges among the communities living in the capital.
National Livestock and Poultry Fair was recently organized in Guwahati city at the Veterinary College field under the initiative of the state government. The fair, which was held after almost a decade, was held by the Department of Animal Husbandry and Assam Livestock and Poultry Corporation. The fair was aimed at inspiring livestock farmers for commercialization of the sector. We have a report.
Poultry farm business is one of the fastest growing small industries in the northeast region, more particularly in the state of Assam. Recently, after over a decade, the state government came up with an initiative to organize a 4-day-long National Livestock and Poultry Fair in Guwahati. The fair was aimed at inspiring livestock farmers for better commercialization of the sector and encourage business opportunity for the poultry farmers. Organized by the Department of Animal Husbandry and Assam Livestock and Poultry Corporation, the event saw a huge turnout of poultry farmers from all across the state of Assam and other parts of the region.
मैं वेटनरी का थ्रू से हम लोग डिपार्टमेंट का वेटनरी का है, तो वेटनरी का थ्रू से हम लोग याक लेके आया यहाँ गुवाहाटी में, तो याक को यहाँ देखा नहीं लिया. तो ये याक जो है ऐसे बहुत 14-15 हज़ार का फीट ऊपर बैठता है, बर्फ का अंदर बैठता है. तो ये याक का बहुत बेनिफिट है हम लोग का ऊपर जो अरुणाचल में ठंडा में जो बैठता है ये इसको हम लोग दूध निकलता है दूध से ये छुर्पी और घी बोल के निकलता है तो उसका बाद बहुत हम लोग गौर ये याक का घी छुर्पी से चलाता है.
During the fair, agri-experts and farmers from across the nation engaged and showcased modern and scientific methods of farming. Besides that, workshop and training sessions were organized to impart knowledge on agri-technologies to the local farmers of the region. The program was one step ahead in boosting the rural economy in the Northeast region and also highlighted Assam's potentialities in the animal husbandry sector.
ये फर्स्ट टाइम यहाँ नॉर्थ ईस्ट में हुआ था इसी में आए हैं और तो कहीं गए नहीं पहले सेल के लिए तो रखे नहीं है गाय इसलिए दाम नहीं है और ये तो वैसे यहाँ है चीज़ नहीं है ये अपना फार्म का ही है मेरे फार्म का अभी ये दूध नहीं दिए हैं दूध तो वो देता था पहले अभी ड्राई में दोनों
कितना देता था
वो 22 लीटर्स दे रहा है और ये एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं 15 तक का गिर का 15 तक एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं.
Earlier in a press conference, the state government had informed that the state cabinet has approved private investment policy in its last sitting and that it is now trying to bring a separate policy for various livestock. Such fairs serve the dual purpose of benefiting the local farmers and creating awareness among them about the modern and scientific methods that can be utilized in the poultry sector.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently. Bru refugees in Tripura withdrew their indefinite road blockade after Deputy Chief Minister Jishnu Dev Verma announced restoration of ration supplies to the makeshift camps. Mizoram Bru Displaced People's Forum General Secretary Bruno Masha in a meeting said that the situation became normal after the group of ministers and MPs had a meeting with leaders of the Mizoram Bru Displaced People's Forum. The apex body of refugees had declared that the state government of Tripura on its own shall resume the food and relief supplies to over 35,000 tribal migrants sheltered in northern Tripura for more than 22 years after they fled Mizoram. Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi recently inaugurated the Assamese version of the book Courts of India in Guwahati city. Chief Justice of India designates Justice Sharad Arvind Bobde, several judges of Supreme Court and Chief Minister of Assam Sabananda Sonowal attended the event. The book, which captures the historical developments which took place in the history of the nation's court, has been published by the publication division. CGI in his speech said that every court hall has a story and books like Courts of India which document those stories also play an important role in the justice delivery system. Based on specific intelligence about the movement of the National Democratic Front of Bodoland cadres in and around the Sukentaklai River near Bhutan border, a joint operation was launched by the Army and Chirang Police. In the operation, the team apprehended one NDFB cadre. The arrested cadre has been identified as Philemon Narze, a resident of Amguri. Sophisticated weapons and ammunition were seized from him. This is a major setback to the militant group and has dealt a severe blow to the extortion efforts and weapon dealings in Kokrajhar and Chirang districts. To create awareness among school students about the steps to be taken during an earthquake, the National Disaster Management Authority, in association with the State Disaster Management Authorities of Tripura and West District Administration, conducted a multi-stage mega mock drill for a hypothetical earthquake situation at the Vivekananda Stadium on the occasion of International Day of Disaster Reduction. And as part of the drill, various security forces, including the National Disaster Reserve Force, Tripura State Rifles, BSF, Assam Rifles, Red Cross Society and firefighters rushed to the premises and took control of the presumable situation. In the wake of unabated protests in the state against the disintegration of Manipur by the Indo-Naga settlement, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said that Union Home Minister Amit Shah has assured him that the integrity of the state would not be compromised while inking the final settlement on Naga peace deal. Singh further confirmed that Shah has assured that all stakeholders will be consulted before inking a final accord with the Nagas. The Coordination Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, spearheading the current agitation in Manipur, has been demanding a special assembly session to take a resolution to protect Manipur's integrity, among others. The Chief Minister said that Manipur Legislative Assembly had adopted 11 resolutions pledging to protect Manipur's integrity. Along with the whole nation, Guru Nanak Jayanti or Guru Purab, the most sacred festival observed by Sikhs worldwide, was celebrated with full devotion in Tripura recently at the Border Security Force Tripura Frontier headquarters at Salbagan. Guru Purab marks the anniversary of the birth of Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism and the first of the 10 Sikh Gurus, who was born in 1469. He believed that the service of man is supreme and called upon all people to lead a moral and righteous life. People from various other organizations like ONGC, TSR, GREF, Assam Rifles, BSF, CRPF and local police also participated in Guru Nanak's birthday celebration. Moving on to sports. The 13th edition of NEC Tamchon Trophy, one of the most exciting football tournament in Delhi, concluded on a high note. The final match was played between the Indian Air Force and SSPP FC at Ambedkar Stadium. Like every year, the 15-day-long tournament saw thousands of football lovers from across the Northeast region. Take a look.
To encourage and give platform to young footballers and bring solidarity among the people of Northeast in Delhi, every year the Tangkhul Naga Society Delhi organizes the Northeast Council Tamchon Trophy in New Delhi. The 13th NEC Tamchon Trophy kicked off on October 26th and concluded recently at Ambedkar Stadium. One of the primary goals of the tournament is the promotion of national integration under the theme of unity, friendship, understanding and sportsmanship.
Northeast people like sports. We are born to be a sports person. But due to lack of infrastructure, facilities, we could not come up to the level of higher level, like a national, international level, especially in football. So this platform has opened up like a big door for Northeast footballers.
The Indian Air Force and SSPP FC, who were up against each other at the last year's final match, met yet again during the finals of the 13th NEC Tamchon football tournament. In the spectacular match between the two teams, the Indian Air Force defeated defending champions SSPP FC by 2-0. A cash prize of 6 lakh rupees was awarded to the winners. The first runners-up and second runners were awarded 3 lakh and 2 lakh rupees respectively.
And we are very thankful to the Northeast community which has invited us. It's not only we are getting the chances to play against the Northeast teams, we are also getting the chance to meet with these people. And Air Force purpose is to have a connection, coordination with the other society of the Indian societies. So this is the one part of a medium, one type of a medium in which we can interact with these people.
Individual excellence was rewarded after the tournament, namely for Best Striker, Best Midfielder, Best Defender, Best Goalkeeper and the Best Coach. The Best Coach was awarded to Warrant Officer Darshan Singh of Indian Air Force.
Presenting the exotic culture of Meghalaya, the Khasi community congregated to celebrate the Nongrem Dance Festival held amidst much fanfare in the scenic hamlet of Sikkim Manipal Institute of Technology. Likewise, every year, the festival was a crowd's puller from all across the state and different parts of the country. Let's take a look.
The northeastern state of Meghalaya, besides being known for its mesmerizing beauty, offers magnificent fiestas that are celebrated with great pomp and fervor. Recently, Meghalaya came alive with the celebration of Nongkrim Dance Festival, one of the most grand and ancient festivals of the Khasi tribe of the state. Nongkrim dance is a religious dance festival celebrated annually with great zeal and enthusiasm by the inhabitants of the hills. It is celebrated to mark harvest Thanksgiving by the Khasi tribe.
It's my duty to keep all those prestigious cultural and traditions from the past preserved and functional. So we have our own three-tier system of administration: the village level, the provincial level, and the state level. Well, it is a democracy where we enjoy equal rights. No rich, no poor can divide the society. No class, background. Simply that we need traditional heads to maintain this tradition and see that peace and harmony reigns at every level.
The magnificent Khasi Hills, with its divine appearance, enchants the tourists, and the ornately tinted carnival adds more gleam to the snowy peaks of the Khasi Hills, and Nongkrem is no exception to that. Even this year too, the festival saw a huge footfall of tourists from every nook and corner of the country and world over. Young boys and girls clad in colourful traditional Khasi outfit, adorning coral bead necklaces, performed the famous Nongkrem dance that caught attention of visitors. The unique dance represents the Hima Khairim sub-tribes of the Khasis.
We came especially to see the festival, and I think it's amazing. We can see the culture, and all the kids are lovely, and the clothes are very, very unique, and it's very nice.
The silver or gold crowns worn by the tribes on their heads signify the glory and dignity of the Khasi society. The dance performed by the man is known as Kashad Mashtei. During the dance fest, prayer is also offered for good harvest, peace and prosperity for all the community people. Organizing such festivals will go a long way in preserving the rich heritage of the state, and at the same time will increase the tourist inflow, which will in turn add prosperity to the state's economy.
Moving on to Manipur, to promote the exquisite products of handlooms, handicrafts of the State Department of Textiles, Commerce and Industry organized the second edition of Manitex, Manipur International Textile Expo 2019 at Manipur Trade and Expo Center in Imphal. Take a look. Handloom and handicrafts of Manipur are part of the state's rich cultural heritage. With an objective to showcase the exquisite products of handlooms, handicrafts and embroidery with the participation of different countries, the second edition of Manipur International Textile Expo or Manitex was organized recently in Manipur. The 10-day-long event was inaugurated by the Governor of Manipur, Najma Hebdullah, at the Trade and Expo Center in Manipur. Speaking on the occasion, the Governor said developing skills of the youth is the only alternative to solve the problem of unemployment. The expo aimed at enhancing employment opportunities and developing the entrepreneurial spirit of the region.
The Manipur government have been organized district level expo, and then state level expo, and regional level expo, and national level expo. However, this expo could not be complete in full without the participation of the foreign team. Then because of that, the state government has decided in 2018 to upgrade from the national level to international level, so that our local products of handloom, handicrafts and any textile items be exhibited.
The event was organized by the Department of Textiles, Commerce and Industry and the Government of Manipur. More than 300 volunteers, including weavers, entrepreneurs, fashion designers, local clubs and NGOs participated in the Manitex social service. The Textile Expo had a total of 333 stalls, with 4 stalls from Thailand, 9 from Bangladesh and 1 from Myanmar, apart from 56 stalls from other states.
Yam Harauza, say a first time we go. Nintomudam Nole, a Bramalam than Yoke, some pizza out of a hingy. I do so. Manipur say a horrible knee have the Congo. Some lab say a yam warame. Was it didn't know what democracy were a social media so Bubai Pine.
As rightly mentioned by the governor of Manipur, Najma Abdullah, varied designs and shapes of the state's handloom and handicrafts products, sensitively beautiful, perfected over centuries, are not merely the economic sources for the people, but they are also a fulfillment of their artistic pursuits. With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Karim Zimik signing off. Goodbye and take care.